Once there was a gardener. Year after year he planted his seeds and learned much about his crops, knowing which seeds to plant against which crops to move so that the land would not be depleted. He knew the rooting of each tree and of each type of grass, and he began to feel very powerful, for he had often been told that he had the best garden in all of his territory. And one day he was asked how his seeds grow, and he began to explain by taking a seed and separating it into its parts. And as he took his knife and separated the seed and showed his students the functions of each tiny part of this tiny seed, he found that he had killed the seed. For much as he would try, he could not put it back together. And so he learned that he was not the originator of the garden, but only the caretaker. My friends, I ask each of you at this time to consider that you yourselves are seeds planted in the garden of earth. I ask you to understand that you are whole and perfect. It is good to nurture yourself. It is good to understand yourself and to care for the garden that you have created for yourself to grow in. And I say to you, do not separate the parts of you too completely. Do not observe so closely that you peel away something necessary for the wholeness of your growth. Allow yourself to be. For in that way, the instinct that is within you to become can have its way in its own time and at its own pace. The sun rises and sets upon our planet 365 times in 1 year. And yet it is in one particular day in which a seed chooses to sprout, in which a flower chooses to bloom, in which a tree chooses to blossom, as has been the experience of each of you in seeing the beauty of the springtime that you are now experiencing. Such beauty is nothing compared to the beauty of the soul of the one who is of a likeness of the Creator, such as yourselves, my sisters and brothers. Therefore, as you observe yourself, allow yourself the freedom to be instinctual, for your instincts are good, and the love which you find in meditation will know how to direct itself as your moments come.